Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi, exercise for life, exercise for you.
Bring your hands up and so very gently tap just below your collarbone. And the thing with being here, it's like I get to interact with people, which is awesome. Which means I get to do my favorite thing and ask questions. So who can remember what acupuncture point we're tapping here? Kidney, have confidence. Have confidence. Kidney 27 to boost your energy. Help balance the energy in your kidney. Right, and the middle of the stand. Sorry? It's 17 something. It is 17 something. No. Yes, it's the conception vessel. C17 or REN 17 or CV 17. Sorry, I didn't hear you say the C. And so this is your lungs for lung function, breathing, and your thymus for your immune system. And we're going to go to the side of the ribs. And this is for spleen. Spleen for your digestive system. Yes. Yes, when you've eaten so much for Thanksgiving or preparing to eat so much for Thanksgiving. So remember, ideally about 1 minute a piece on these. And then loose and relax, swing your as loose and relaxed as you can. Nice and easy. And promote your circulation. As easy and relaxed as you can. This is actually very strange being indoors teaching. I have taught so much outdoors this year. Yeah, the parking lot is not the most conducive of places. It's cold. Well, considering it was 25 when I got up this morning, yeah, Gleason. So I'm much higher up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is all a matter of perspective. So. So 60 degrees. Okay. So Florida, what was the other place you mentioned? Any place cold. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So 60 degrees, if you're in Florida, is 60 degrees yin or yang. Yin. And 60 degrees, if you are in northern Michigan, is it yin or yang? It's yang. Yes. So remember, the yin and yang is always relative. You know, so that, yeah. So that feeling that if you live in Florida and it's 60 degrees, you feel cold. So you would feel that 60 degrees would be yin. But if you're from northern Michigan, 60 degrees will feel warm and you'll be inshore. So it's yang. So the same temperature can be yin or yang depending on what you're relating it to. There's always teaching opportunities. And so for those of you in Europe that deal with real numbers, it was about -5 or -6 this morning. -52. All right, and allow your arms to come forward. Turn your waist, let your arms swing on. Again, loose and relax. So forehands knocking for the kidneys and the waist. And now, so we bring the back hand up to tap the small of the back on the opposite side. And so we're now engaging the urinary bladder. Front hand comes up to tap just inside the shoulder. So now we're stimulating What are we stimulating with this one? What points? With the front hand. I told you what the back ones were. Lung 1, lung 2. So now we're kidneys and lung. And take the arms out and return to just the waist. Bring your waist to a rest. All right, so working all the joints of the body from the head to the toes. We tilt our ear to one shoulder, roll the head down, around to the shoulder. And then without tilting it back, bring it across the top. Exhale as you go around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. So we're opening up the channels that run up and down the neck. And that area is generally known as the windows to the sky. So we help our chi, our ki, our energy flow in and out of our head. And change direction. So we go the head to the other shoulder, roll it down, around. And again, without tilting the head back, bring it across. Exhale as we go around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down. Arms want to be loose and relaxed, so shake them out a little bit. Just let them hang there and roll your shoulders. So there's nothing happening below your shoulders. Your arms are just hanging there. And if you're relaxed, your arms should move in, your hands should move in circles. And if you are really relaxed, they should bump together. And that's where the name Two Birds Come Together comes from. And change direction. One more. Straighten up and rub your hands. So stimulating the well and the spring acupuncture points. Get rest. And so opening up the stream points. Good. Forearms. Lupe, do you have Tedeschi's book on martial arts anatomy? Tedeschi's book? No. Okay. Good. So we're opening up the river points. And elbows. Open up the C points. And interlace your fingers. Roll your wrists. Change direction. And push one wrist up and then the other. So these last two of pushing one wrist up and then the other, and then nodding your wrist. These were both exercises that Harvard Health recommended in one of their newsletters recently. I opened up the newsletter and there's two of the exercises that I do every class. Good. Now rub your palms. So when we rub the palms, what acupuncture points are we opening up? This one you should know. This one you should know from last year. Pericardium 8, Lao Gong, the palace of toil. So that we open up that point, the palace of toil. Yeah. So we can take that energy, we take it to the small of the back, again to those urinary bladder points. So those points are known as the sea of vitality. And so gently circle your waist. So try and keep your head still and circle your waist. So we're working the kidneys and the waist again. This feels good. This is one of the ones that I do every single day. Yes, I do this every day for my back. And so cold is associated with which phase? That would be the season, which is correct. And so which phase is cold and winter associated with? Water and the kidneys, yes. So where does cold invade your body? The small of the back. Good, change direction. So that's why you should always have a shirt that covers your low back. No exposing your tramp stamps. One more. Now for the next one, you can keep your feet apart, or you can bring them as close together as you're safe and comfortable, or you can go any distance apart that you like. Different people like different distances. And now you're going to think of your tailbone and you're going to try and move your tailbone in a circle. And so you tuck your pelvis forward, tilt it to one side, untuck it, tilt it to the other side. So you take those 4 directions and try and move, turn that into a circle. And 2 of the ladies in here went, huh? Trust me, it is a lot harder for men to do than women to do this one. Your very lowest lumbar vertebrae will thank you when you get this one. Men have such a hard time with this one. It is not built the same way, no. And if you say the words pelvic tilt to a man, you get a blank stare. Good. Now change direction. You want to see Mantak Chia do this. It's like the way he can move his pelvis. It's like he gets such a tilt on it in like all directions. And one more. Good. Now bring your feet as close together as you're safe and comfortable. And rub your palms. Now remember, on some of these, it may be better for some people to sit and do these. All right, now rub your knees. Rub your knees all over. So make sure you get well above, well below, inside, outside. This does work for steel knees. Yes, it does. Good. Now pat your knees. Good. Rest your hands above your knees, fingers inwards. Remember, the hands just rest here. We're not pushing or pressing with them. And you're going to very gently bend and straighten. One more. Good. Straighten up. And then tap the ball of one foot. And the other foot. And this one is to stimulate which point? Kidney 1. So we started the warm-ups with kidney 27 at the end of the kidney channel, and we finish with kidney 1 at the beginning of the kidney channel. Okay. So I've been working this week on the 4 basic movements. So we'll do a very quick review of what those 4 basic movements are, and then we'll get into a form. Okay. So our 4 basic movements: natural stance, feet shoulder width apart, toes straight forward, back up straight, head up tall, knees a little relaxed so there's movement in your knees. Head is pulled up, chin is tucked in, space underneath your armpits, space between your fingers. So our 4 basic movements are up and down. Now you may find that your legs straighten as your hands float up and sink as your hands sink down. Whether that happens or not is good. It'll happen for some people, it won't for others. And it's good. Okay, so we have up and down. The next one is in and out. So our hands float up to the height of the shoulders, pull into the shoulders, press forward. Inhale as your hands come in. Exhale as your hands press. Inhale. Exhale. So our next one is open and close. So our hands are away from us, our palms face each other, and we open to the side and close. So we inhale as we open, exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. And now we have vertical circles. Bring the hands down. So we circle up to one side, across, and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And the circle can be any size of your choosing. Good. Stop at the bottom. Change direction. Circle up to the other side. Across. And down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Get one more. Okay. So those are our 4 basic movements that we build everything on. So anytime your hands are going up and down, whether it's the front, whether it's the sides, whether it's one or the other, it's an up and down movement. Anytime your hands are coming into the body and going away, it's an in and out. Okay, so it may be forwards, it may be sideways, it may be diagonal, it may be diagonal, but it's the hands moving from the body away, back towards it. And then we have open and close. Anytime your hands are together and come apart and come together. Okay, and it's often done in front of your center as well. And then the last one is circles. So vertical circles to the side, vertical circles to the front, and of course we have horizontal circles. Okay. So yesterday we did one sequence with those 4 basic movements. We're going to use those 4 basic movements again and do them in a different way. So yesterday we did all of the up and down, then we did the in and out, then we did the open and close, then we did the circles, then we did the closing. I have no idea why my earpiece is bleeping. So today we're going to do it one after another, and we're going to do them in little blocks of the 4 exercises. Okay, I have no idea what my headset. Okay, all right. So, natural stance, arms relaxed at your sides. So we do up and down. So our hands float up to the height of the shoulders, and our hands sink down. Push the mountain. Float up, pull in, press forward. Phoenix spreads its wings, palms face each other, open to the side, close, sink down, vertical circle. Circle up one side, across, and down. Doesn't matter which way you go. Stop at the bottom, change direction. Circle up, across, and down. Now we do it again. Inhale as your hands float up. Exhale as your hands sink down. Inhale, float up and in. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Sink down. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, circle back. Stop the bottom. Change direction. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now try and go at your own pace. However fast you are breathing, try and match your movements to your breath. So use your mind to guide your breath. Use your breath to guide your movement. So if you're comfortable with what you're doing, go at your own pace. Don't worry about keeping pace with me. And it doesn't matter how many we do. So if you do more than me, that's good. If you do less than me, that's good. If you do the same as me, that's good. And from wherever you are, we'll do one more. When you get to the bottom of the circle, stop at the bottom of the circle. And we do the closing move. Fingertip to fingertip, bring your hands up to your chin and press down. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, press down. Inhale. Exhale. And do one more. When your hands reach the bottom, turn your palms to face each other. Make sure you've got that little space underneath your armpit. Space between the fingers. You want your thumbs at the level of your navel. And just relax and breathe. Keep your mind focused on your breath. And just have your mind aware of the sensations it's experiencing. Rather than seeking out those sensations, just be open, just be aware to sensing them. And that's where you may really get that feeling of something being in the space between your hands. Now very gently pull your hands apart, stretching that feeling, push them together. Inhale as you pull apart. Exhale, press together. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Hold that ball again. Now very gently begin to roll that ball. So try and keep your palms facing each other so you maintain that sensation between your hands. And just slowly and gently roll. This is called lion rolls a ball. And the goal is to connect with that feeling, that sensation between your palms, to help balance the energy in your lower dantian, your lower dantian, your low energy center. Now roll that ball up until it's the level of Ren 17, where we tap for the lungs and the thymus. And roll the ball at that level as we help to balance the energy in our middle dantian, our middle dantian, our middle energy center. And now roll it up to the level of your eyebrow. And we roll the ball at the level of our eyebrows, at the level of yin tang, at the level of our upper dantian, our upper danja, our lower dantian is the home of our jing, of our essence. Our middle dantian is the home of our qi, our energy. Our upper dantian is the home of our shen, our spirit. And we're trying to balance each of these energy centers out and each energy center with each other. Now roll down to the level of the middle dantian and roll the ball there. Roll it down to below the navel. And our lower dantian. And slowly bring that ball to a rest. Let it go. And let's finish this with pulling down heaven. Inhale, palms down to your shoulders. Palms up over your head. Exhale, wash down the front of your body, washing everything that you need to let go of down into the earth. Inhale, palms down, palms up. Exhale, wash down the back of your body, letting everything go down into the earth. One more. Inhale. Open up the crown of your head. Exhale, wash right through your body, washing everything that you need to let go of down into the earth and let it go. Good. All right. And take a seat. Take a seat. If still. One foot out and circle your toes. So the Thursday class, for those of you at home, we may be doing a little bit more sitting down since I have chairs. Any questions from our studio audience? It was quite a workout. Good. Sorry? You got really hot. Lots of chi cultivation. Now you got to smooth that chi flow down. Good. Change direction. So remember, ankle flexibility is extremely important, especially when it comes to fall prevention. This is something that you should do in bed before you get out of bed in the morning. Yeah. Change feet. Good. Change direction. One foot doesn't want to cooperate. Guess which foot you should be working on more. And sometimes one direction will work better than the other. And the goal is to balance everything out. Both feet out, point and pull. Good. Put your feet flat on the floor, hands on the knees. So you're going to slide your index and your middle finger over the kneecap so that they are touching those two little indents either side of the big tendon that runs down the middle, the cow's nose, and massage those. Even if you have steel kneecaps. Even more important to do it if you have steel kneecaps. Yeah. Yeah. So these 2 points really, really good for your knees. Oh, okay. I was thinking you still have your real kneecaps. I thought you had them in a jar in your bedroom or something. And reach behind and massage the backs of your knees. Yes. Can you remember what acupuncture point this is? This is the one that releases the whole back. This is one of the command points for the back. So everything below the neck, above the legs, and also the knees. This is UB40. Yours is sore. Have you had any back problems? Yeah, there you go. Which is really, it's like 90% of people are going to say yes to that one anyway. Right. No, he said it's sore. It's sore. It's they should be nice. That space between, it should be nice and soft. Yeah, yeah. All right. So thank you very much for joining us here today and at home.